Coppinger's going to take it right foot to Coppin. Oh! Doncaster Rovers have done it!
Hello there guys, Aaron John here for Forever Football DRFC, your Doncaster Rovers fan channel. It is defeat once again. Plymouth Argyle beating us 3-1 and the second half again. Second half we just ran out of steam and let Plymouth Argyle dominate us. It's just not on. It's really just not on. We just ran out of steam in that one and Plymouth just got the upper hand. Couple of things though, first of all, I thought that we should have had a second goal. I thought it was onside by, quite a couple of miles. I'm not going to lie to you. I think from where I was sat, it was definitely offside. Lewis Jones probably should have done better with at least two out of three of the goals, maybe even all of them to some extent. I think the defending could have been, and the marking could have been a bit tighter on at least one or two of the goals. The goal that we scored was right place, right time. Good assisting header from Meepo, good tap in from Horton from a couple of yards out. And yeah, like I said, first half we were good. We scored that goal, then we just sort of quietly faded away and we sort of became a 50-50 half for the rest of the half. And then second half we just gradually faded away and it just wasn't up to scratch. And, I don't know where that performance was after last week. I don't know why that performance came in after last week. The players that played last week, some of them turned up today and in that second half just faded away. Ollie Younger, I think that's his first mistake, letting that kid turn to for that first goal. For me that was a real rookie mistake. Obviously he'll learn from it because he did have a decent performance overall, but just that one error, really. I think it's hard to say really, because like I said, I think Lewis Jones could have done a lot better with at least two out of three of the goals, maybe even all of them. So for me, it's one of those performances where it's like, we had so many chances in that first half. If we took them, we could have been 3-0 up in half time. But Plymouth took advantage and we gradually fell apart. Simple as that. And then fans saying, is this a fire drill, towards the end as we're all coming down the stairs. I went to the bottom of the stairs for the last 10 minutes just because it started to feel a bit clamped up in the up at the top. But it was good atmosphere. Good atmosphere. There was the flare incident, which I'm not going to say too much on that because that was up to them. Flair had nothing to do with me. I wouldn't dare bring anything like that. But obviously the incident and things like that, that's not down to me. I've got nothing to do with that, so there's no point talking about that. But overall, like I said, we just fell apart, and we've got to learn from this. We've got the derby coming up on Tuesday. Rotherham United. I do not want to see any lacklustre performances. I do not want to see anyone slacking off for Rotherham United. I don't care if we lose it. If you lose, like 1-0 or something, or 2-1, or even 2-0, but you put in fight, you don't sit back, you go for it, then we can't have any complaints. If we get battered, then I think that pretty much confirms relegation. Because the window will have closed, and yeah. Speaking of the window, VHC Forum is saying that Rio Griffiths was there today, and a mate of mine, Bailey from the South Stand, messaged me saying that apparently Rio Griffiths was here today. Obviously he's a striker from the reserves at Olympique Lyon in the French league, one of the top French teams around the world, and one of Europe's top teams, Lyon. And apparently, according to the report from the Free Press, McSheffrey's got a striker lined up for deadline day on Monday. So that's going to be fun. So he's got that signing lined up either before Monday or on the Monday. And apparently he is the long-term replacement for Omar Bogle. So he'll be the main striker long-term going forward. So it'll be interesting to see who we've brought in or we're scheduled to bring in before deadline day or on deadline day. Obviously, I'll do a deadline day live stream starting at about 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and I'll finish that about 11:30. So it'll be a nice 4-hour stream just to see in the end of deadline day. And yeah, it's going to be a very interesting situation. But of course, after deadline day, we've got Rotherham United to look forward to on Tuesday. So that should be a fun game. But overall, like I said, today we just fell apart. It was like a phone battery. If you forget to charge it, you're going to die. We didn't charge ourselves and we died in the second half. Let's resurrect ourselves in the derby. Let's get our foot back on the gas. And let's get our pedal back on the medal. But there we are, guys. Thank you very, very much for watching this video. Make sure you do like, comment, subscribe. And for now, I'm Aaron Chandler from Throw Football DRFC. Keep living the Rovers life. Shout out to the Plymouth fans, the Donny fans, especially Pieface. Pieface, it was great to see on the vlog. And I'll see you guys in the next video very, very soon. Take care, guys. Have a wonderful evening. Rovers side die. Come on, Rovers. We move on from this. Let's go in the derby. Rovers still a game! Rovers still a game!